What's up, YouTube? Gizmo here again. Also, again with special guest, my wife.
Hello. I'm the wife.
Christmas coming up. Merry Christmas to you guys if I don't get another video out before then. Got a few books to show off. A couple of...
A few.
A few. A couple of eBay mail calls. Facebook auction wins. And some books we picked up from a comic shop. We were visiting the in-laws for to celebrate Christmas with them. That was a blast.
His in-laws. My family.
Right. Down in Somerville, South Carolina, right on the edge of Charleston. We stopped by a comic shop called Soundwave Comics. Pretty cool little shop. As far as their back issues go, not a ton to choose from. Which is actually kind of ridiculous, because I guarantee there's a ton more out there. Like, I asked the guy, I was like, do you have any, like, sensational She-Hulk? And he's like, well, all the back issues that you just looked through, that was it. It was like
4 long boxes.
Nah, you're exaggerating. It was like 10 long boxes. Yeah, it was about 10 long boxes. But the thing is like, this guy, all of his tables, quote unquote, aren't actually tables. They are stacks of long boxes piled up to the point where the ones on top that have all like the new issues from like, well, it's like back issues from New 52 and stuff like that, but they're filled to the brim with comics, and I'm like,
yeah,
what the hell? Like, I would give anything to go through. It's probably a good 120, 180 long boxes that I bet that he hasn't gone through or doesn't know what's in there, and I'm itching. I would itch, physically itch, to take through those.
You're ridiculous.
Excuse me, I'm making a video. If you could hold your coughs until the end.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So kicking it off here, I think everybody knows this cover, Wonder Woman number 184. This Adam Hughes cover. Very, very hot book right now. Got that off of eBay. For $25 free shipping from, let's see, My Comic Shop posted it up. And a buddy of mine sent me the link. And I was like, why are you sending that to me? Brent. Yeah, he sent me the link. And I was like, why are you sending that to me, man? Why didn't you just go ahead and buy it? And he's like, I just bought, he just bought a original sketch of Vampirella by Adam Hughes. And he didn't actually expect the guy to accept the offer. I think the guy had it up for like $3,000. And,
Good Lord.
Right. Brent's a baller.
Must be nice.
Yeah, and he submitted the guy an offer of like $2,500, and he accepted it, and all of a sudden he was like, oh shit, I gotta sell stuff now. But anyway, yeah, so I went ahead and grabbed it. I mean, it's mid-grade, but it's gonna go towards a trade. I got a buddy who's been looking for one, and he has a copy of something that I really want, so I'm gonna try to finagle him into trading me.
Traded it.
Right. Also at Soundwave. Well, no, actually not also at Soundwave, because that was eBay. So, at Soundwave, found Michael Turner's Fathom #1, the J. Scott Campbell variant, for $3. I mean, I already like J. Scott Campbell. I picked it up kind of just for my collection, but added bonus, I looked it up later, and it sells for like $10-15.
I don't like her eyebrows.
Really? I didn't even notice her eyebrows.
I don't like that they come
She
like
has eyebrows?
These little triangular little points there. They bother me.
I don't read Fathom, so maybe it makes sense if you actually read Fathom. Because it's like if you look at Namor, Prince Namor, the Submariner, his eyebrows are kind of like that. So maybe she's like a water person, a water nymph.
A nymph.
I'd be alright with
that. All right, let's get beyond your booby,
my sexy ladies,
your booby titles, and let's do my
booby
stuff.
Titles.
Because mine are cooler than your booby titles.
All that.
So, as you guys learned last time, I am in the process of working on my Catwoman. And when we were at Soundwave, he did have, like he was saying, he did have more of the newer stuff, so I was able to kind of fill some gaps with what I'm missing from my new 52 run.
Opening a beer.
Drinking the nog. Whatever. I'm not sure, like...
They were all cover price, which is nice.
Yeah.
At the same, normally, like when we try to complete runs and stuff, we're cheap as hell. Try to scour dollar bins and stuff like that, but Catwoman has been a little harder to find, so.
Yeah. Let me do my thing.
Now, if you guys are local to Charleston or Somerville or anything like that, and you know of Soundwave, I don't know if you've followed them on Facebook, but before I went over there, I checked them out to see if maybe they'd be running any kind of Christmas sales. And
I'm gonna interrupt you for a minute. Other than bad glare, I love this cover. I love it. I don't know why.
It is nice.
I love it.
It is nice. And 52, the final issue.
Kaboom! This does not complete my run, but I am like sliver left.
You have a sliver left.
I have, what did I say?
You are sliver left.
I am a sliver left. I have a sliver left to find.
After that eggnog, your sliver's going to be feeling it.
Sliver.
Sliver alone.
So, continue what you were saying. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, if you're local to Soundwave, Christmas Eve, they're going to be doing 50% off all back issues and wall books, with the exception of whatever came out the previous Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a deal. That would have taken our total down 50%.
Whoa. Whoa. So, I'm also working on this Catwoman.
Volume 1.
Volume 1. I couldn't think of the words, and I'm already slivering, so... So I was able to kind of fill some gaps here, which was very nice.
Fill your gap.
Ew. Why?
$2 each on those, though.
You know what? I'm sorry, YouTube world.
That's actually more than cover price. That bastard. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, he wasn't really one to finagle and, like, work a deal with, so he kind of just took everything for...
Yeah, don't even try that, like, ever.
For
Not
what
with him.
it was, but... it was a nice little shop. It was my first time there. He's been there a couple of times. Avoiding the in-laws, I think.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
So-
you put me in a situation I don't necessarily want to be in, and then you tell me there's a comic shop a mile down the road.
Yeah.
See ya.
And then you picked this one up, so I'm going to let you go ahead and take the reins. I love this cover.
There's not a ton to say about it, man. It's
But,
just,
I mean, that's just a sexy cover in general.
Adam Hughes. For $3. I was
so-
like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grab that, because you need it. That's not for me, it's for you.
Is it going in my long box?
I mean, yeah.
You're going to put it in my long
The
box?
only ones I really care about are the Zatanna covers.
Okay, well, that's fair. Okay,
Speaking of Zatanna, oh my god, there's no Zatanna in any of this. This
That
is my
is
first video with no Zatanna in it.
shocking.
So
to
I've
me.
got to mention her at least 18 times.
Okay.
Zatanna.
Okay, well, you've got like 12 more times to go. Okay.
Fishnets.
So, that's not mentioning Zatanna.
She wears a top hat and
so-
fishnets.
Beyond the world of Catwoman, I am a huge Xenoscope person. And I went ahead and picked this up. This is a new series that they're coming out with, Cinderella Serial Killer Princess. Nothing's cooler than watching a childhood princess run around with a katana just fucking killing people. So I'm gonna go ahead and start collecting this series.
Earth looks like a jawbreaker.
I'm very excited about this.
It's better than the other cover.
Yeah.
I really thought that you were making me buy you that other cover. The one where it looked like... Look it up, I swear to God. It looks like Cinderella is holding some woman's boob hostage. Like she's going to
That's
cut
cover
it
A.
off.
This is cover D, and I was a much bigger fan of this than the other three covers, surprisingly enough. There was one that kind of had like a Dia de Muertos. How do you say it? Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead, yeah.
Had like a Day of the Dead feel to it, which is usually something that I would gravitate towards. But I don't know, I just really like this particular cover. I just like the artwork, and I'm really curious to see where they take Cinderella on her quest to just be badass and evil. So.
I am really looking forward to that also.
No, you're not. You're just humoring me, because that's what husbands do.
So anyway, let's get your stuff up out of here.
See? Told you. He's just humoring me.
Now, on to my pickups. They had a couple of copies of this sitting in a long box. It's nothing crazy. If you want a little spec book, that's a pretty good one to go with. Let's see, it's The Worst X-Man Ever #3. You know anything about that? All right, well, here's some speculation for you. As far as characters go, eventually all of these actors are going to want to retire from their roles and move on to other opportunities, other contracts, stuff like that. Well, there's a pretty decent way to explain the change in actors and this, that, and the other. In this book, this is the first appearance of a character named Miranda, and she is like the all-knowing, all-seeing being of the Marvel Universe. You'd think it's Uatu, right? The Watcher? Mm-hmm. No, it's actually this character who's introduced in this one. She explains in this how the Marvel characters never age. Mm-hmm. And how even after they die, they always come back and stuff like that. She does all of it. And her big justification behind it is, well, the world needs heroes. Okay. So, pretty decent spec book. I mean, you can find them for, a little over cover price plus shipping on eBay, but you can also find them going through long boxes. So do that. Pick it up at cover price or less, because it wouldn't hurt just to toss in. This is my second copy of it. Just to toss it in a long box, let it sit there and kind of let it marinate. Mm-hmm. Marinate. Out of those 10 back issue long boxes, I found Submariner number 19 for $3. It's not in the most pristine condition, but really it's not bad at all considering how old it is. Look, it's not like a full corner. It's a small
it's
chip.
Huge.
It's a small chip in the cover. Well worth the $3 I spent on it.
No, I'm just teasing.
First appearance of Stingray. Stingray is one of the characters that Marvel is kind of trying to reboot right now. Yeah, well, Deadpool did the whole Mercs for Money run. It's still going. And essentially what that is Deadpool has like reached fame and he's kind of contracting out his services. So there's like a whole bunch of Deadpools running around right now, and they're actually other heroes, ones that have essentially been forgotten. And he costumes them as himself, and he sends them out to do mercenary work and bring home the paycheck, and they get a cut. Stingray is one of them. Slapstick is one of them. Fool Killer, another one.
Who is Fool Killer?
Fool Killer. He's kind of just like the Punisher.
That sounds ridiculous.
He's basically just like the Punisher.
Okay, so he is ridiculous.
That's another one though.
I'm not a big
First
Punisher
appearance
fan.
in Man Thing Volume 1, Number 3. First appearance of Fool Killer. It's another good one to pick up. If you can find it. What did you think I said?
Full, as
full
in like
killer.
Like a bucket is full,
or
like Full Killer.
He
like
eats
what?
a lot and gets big and full, and then goes seeking vigilante justice.
What is he like? Fart on him? Like I'm not understanding that. Okay, Fool. It's Fool, America. It's Fool.
Fool.
Oh, pity the fool. All right, sorry. Continue.
There's a couple more, but yeah, those are the only ones I can remember at the top of my head. Let's go. Back issues. Found them for cover price, which is, basically what they sell for, but Stanley Archerm is on the rise right now. Kind of a slow burn. He's slowly creeping up. His back issue books are slowly creeping up in value also, especially when you get a run like this Batgirl from 2010. It was before the New 52. It was when comic sales had started picking back up, but they hadn't reached like each new issue has an 90,000 print run. So right now people are kind of retroing back and picking up stuff that with Art Germ, I can't remember what it was, but there was a Rebirth book that came out, and the number one, the variant to it was he did the artwork, and God, what was it? Was it Batman? It might have been Batman.
I don't know. His stuff is very watercolory.
Might have been Batman. But it kind of caused a surge in popularity for him, where people started hunting down these books. And I don't blame them because they've got fantastic artwork.
Yeah.
So I found 9, 10, 11, no 12, unfortunately.
What's the significance of 12?
There's no significance. It's just, it's really amazing artwork. And that has kind of dictated it to be a little higher in market than some of the other ones. All of the other ones that he did for that run. But
I said it like that because I've asked you that question like 14 times. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's not a key book. It's just art, which is, hell, that's almost what sells books at this point, or modern books at least.
Well, look at Zenoscope.
In my top 5 of all time covers, this one right here. This is my second copy of this. The first one I paid like $15 for, so this one for $3 I was absolutely ecstatic to pick up.
I really, really like that cover.
And Dracula. Like, I'm such a nut for classic horror creatures. It's, yeah, that's, you really can't. You can't beat that, man.
No. It's such a good cover. Like, the artwork is fantastic. I like how Dracula, being old school, is in black and white, and they're more modern and color.
I like the marquee look of the title.
Yeah, the 3D glasses, and they have the script at the top, which is in that old right? Terror.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful artwork. Great cover. Before I even knew the artist's name, I saw a picture of that one, and I was like, dude, I've got to have that. Happy to pick it up as my second copy, so I might get rid of one of them here soon, but maybe not. Who knows? Maybe I might just hoard that shit too.
Hoard it.
That is actually the second most valuable one from this run from that artist, which consistently sells for about $15.
Nice.
Last moment addition. As I was walking out the door, I was like, "Oh, there's 2 more long boxes I didn't see." Venom: The Hunger #1, $2, worth about $2, but it's a Venom miniseries. It's a #1, so I wanted it for my collection.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool cover.
Elephant Men. I've actually had this. I just forgot to show it off. I was going through my trade and sale box, and I was like, "Oh." I totally forgot to pull one of these for my PC, so before I actually filed it away in the long box, I was like, let me at least go ahead and show it off, because not a lot of people know it exists. It's actually a pretty rare book.
Is that a hippo on the front?
It is. Yeah. Elephant Men. This is Man and Elephant Man. This is the #1, second printing variant by J. Scott Campbell.
Of course.
I'm a fan.
The Campbell Man!
Another guy I'm a huge fan of. Pretty much everything he does. Tony Moore. Deadpool #1, the 1 in 25 variant signed by Gary Dugan. Gary Dugan being the writer. Mm-hmm. Excuse me, I need a burp. There it is. Excuse me. Got that one from eBay also. In auction, won it for $13 plus $2 shipping.
Not bad for signed.
Not bad for a Deadpool 1 in 25. You look those up and
it's
you
1
can't.
in 25?
Yeah, it's a 1 in 25.
Oh, bang.
RI. You know what RI is?
You
remember?
Retailer incentive.
There you go. For those of you at home who don't know, I'm sure you do, though, a retailer incentive book. If you say like 1 in 25, 1 in 10, 1 in 15, 1 in 100, 1 in 50, stuff like that, what it essentially means is that for a LCS, they have to order 25 copies, for this one, for example, 25 copies of the regular cover A in order to be qualified to order 1 copy of this variant. That usually dictates price because it dictates rarity. You have these mom and pop shops that aren't going to order, 25 copies of something just to get 1 variant.
Yeah.
But anyway. I feel like a dick now. It's a Virgin cover, so I cannot remember even what title this is. I think it's Venom #1. I think it's a Venom #1 variant, Greg Horn variant. But the important thing is it's an homage to The Amazing Spider-Man #121.
You told me it wasn't.
I told you it wasn't on a different book.
No.
Yeah, you're talking about Amazing Spider-Man #600, the John Romita Sr. variant.
Oh, that's right.
We were flipping through long boxes there. We ran across that, and she's like, that homage is that book, the one that you like. And I'm like, what? She's like, The Death of Gwen Stacy. And I was like, oh, no. I was like, no. It doesn't. I was like, but I can see how you could think that, though, because Romita Sr. did draw Amazing Spider-Man 121. So the artwork is very similar, but no, that's not it. This is an homage. Right, this is an homage.
Damn it. You're wrong.
Also from eBay, because that's a store exclusive. Again, I apologize. If I remember, I'll put it in the comments as to which store it was. So I got that one on eBay. But again, Virgin covers. I think this is like one of my first Virgin covers.
What does it mean if it's a Virgin cover?
Oh, it doesn't have any, no text on it, other than, the speech bubbles and stuff. Like, It doesn't tell you the title, issue number.
Why do they call those Virgins?
Because they're clean and untouched. It's just artwork.
Because I haven't seen the love of a pen.
Right.
Or the tip of a pen.
Oh, get out of here.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep drinking my nog over here.
Last but not least is a good little run of books that I picked up off a Facebook auction. Deadpool. Merc with a Mouth.
Okay, so what's the difference between the Merc with a Mouth and the Merc for money?
It's just different mini-series. Merc with a Mouth is one mini-series. Yeah, as opposed to just Deadpool. If it's just Deadpool, then it goes with, then you get into the volumes. Volume 1, 2, 3. I think they're up to like 4 or 5 now.
I want to know why every single one of the Merc with a Mouth covers has that skull.
It's not every single
This one. This Skull America. That one right
there. There is a lot.
It appears in most of them.
Most of them. It absolutely does. No number 2 or 3.
It's right there.
But number 4.
Sorry.
Love that cover. Love that they do so many homages.
I love this cover right here.
Pretty Woman.
Yeah.
And the Alien.
Oh, these were the ones I was looking at the other day.
And it did come with my 3rd copy of Merc with a Mouth, number 7. Shocking. This one is gorgeous. This one might be slab worthy. Might need to do that.
We can do that. Add it to
I might just send all 3 in and do a pre-screen grading for 9.8 or 9.6 even. I'd be happy with. That way, pre-screen grading is you can send it into CBS or CBCS or CGC and put an option to pre-screen, so that they can look at it, and if there's any flaws in it that they see that would keep it from a 9.6 or a 9.8, they don't grade it. They
let you know.
Right. Well, I guess they don't really let you know. They just send it back with your graded books.
Oh.
Unslabbed. You probably see it in the grader's notes after they ship out, but you can't actually look at the grader's notes until they ship out. So we got number 8. That's an homage to an old movie. I cannot remember what it was.
We've been trying to figure
that out. I apologize. I should have looked it up before I did this, but I didn't.
We failed.
Yep.
We're failing you, YouTube world.
Number 10.
I don't know why. That reminds me of a Ninja Turtle.
Number 11. It does kind of, though, right?
Like he's... Because it looks
it's
like
probably
a little
because of the shape of his mouth.
And then he's got like the little... who's the Ninja Turtle that carries the stick?
The staff.
Not the staff.
That's Donatello.
Donatello. I'm just not on tonight. Ugh.
Silence with the Lambs.
Silence with the Lambs. Be still.
Right, homage. And then this one, which I had no idea. I was going to catalog these, and also cataloging them, I realized the only ones I had already were number 7 and number 12. But I noticed the value listed for number 12 was so much higher than the other ones. It was listed at like $25-$30 or something like that.
Why? It's Nirvana.
Well, yeah, it is, and I think that's why, actually. You got a lot of 90s kids and stuff like that who are getting into the hobby. Shut up.
You're so mean.
I love you. I hated Nirvana.
What?
Yeah, I did.
Marriage over.
All right, well.
I'm taking applications for new husband YouTube world.
I'm taking trades for a wife. You guys DM me. Let me know what you got.
Let's see what we can get here. Wait a second.
But anyway, so I just double checked it real quick with eBay, and yeah, indeed, it's actually going for like $20, $25, $30. Like, it's crazy.
Wow.
And that's my 2nd copy of it, so I was like, sweet.
Nice.
Right. I mean, like, I picked that entire lot up in this auction for $28 plus shipping. I think it all came out to be
for all those books,
$35 total. All of the Deadpool Merc with the Mouth books.
Oh, that's what I mean.
So 35 shipped, and you got that one right there, which I could easily get rid of for $20. You got number 1, which I need for my PC, but that one, another one worth about $25. And then number 7, which we discussed last video, worth about $35-$40.
Well, dang.
Made out like a bandit.
Right.
Right. Well, that's it, man. That's all we got.
Well, do you want to show what you got for Christmas?
Ooh.
Or in what we won at the Christmas party?
Yeah, that's fun. That's fun.
Let's go ahead and let's have a little fun with it.
Sure, yeah.
We're only at 24 minutes. Let's drag this out as long as humanly possible.
Well, right. We can't do a video less than 40 minutes.
Seriously. Then it's just a failure in my opinion.
See if I can even get these in focus and hopefully in the frame.
Well, if you have to do one at a time.
Well, yeah.
Do you want help?
By the way, guys, I joked earlier. I joke about my in-laws, because that's what people do. But I love them. They're great people. Here, a gift from Nana.
Nana!
Got me Darth Vader candy dish. That's pretty cool.
Original.
Yeah, I know. I had never seen one before. I was digging it. I'm more of a Trekkie, but that's all right. I can appreciate Darth Vader anytime. I don't really do candy either, though, so I'm probably going to fill this up with, beer nuts.
Beer nuts are awesome. Put them next to your chair.
Exactly.
So you can drink your beer, eat your beer nuts, and
You're right.
read your comics.
Oh, I'm not going to do that. I would get salt all over the pages.
So what are you just going to...
Salt and condensation on my
sit there and,
comics?
rock in your chair and
No.
eat your beer nuts and drink your beer?
No, I also watch movies
Oh, okay. Well, there you
here,
go.
so I'd probably do that. Eat my beer nuts and watch movies.
That's not an unfortunate night.
So there you have it. Vader head. Nice helmet.
He's gonna be full of nuts later.
Bet she gives great helmet.
Oh my god. Get out of here.
Boom!
He's not in frame at all.
Oh no, that's a good picture of Deadpool's crotch, though.
Ew.
Yeah! The Marvel Select Deadpool figure. Love it! Don't really have much more to say about that. I mean, you kind of,
cool.
Once you've seen it once, you've
itself,
seen it a million times. It does speak for itself. Really cool action figure. And then, what we kind of went up there for was not only just to celebrate Christmas with the family, but also for their annual White Elephant Party.
Do this.
And if you've never been to a White Elephant Party before, the way it works is people bring something from their home that they either don't need or don't want anymore, but they think that somebody else can find value out of it. Now, last year, and I haven't showed it to you yet, but last year, my lovely wife, because I had to work, that is you, because I had to work, came back and surprised me with a blade replica sword. Super amazing. What was even more amazing about it is it gave me the excuse that now I had to get a Tomb of Dracula number 10.
Oh no!
The first appearance blade. I had, because they had to be displayed together. It just makes sense that way.
Yes.
I'm not exactly sure how to display this.
I guess we'll just put
that
so
there.
that kind of gives you an idea of what we're working with.
It's the sword stand, so we can mount it to the wall. See, little hooks.
You see the Elvish.
The Elvish.
The Elvish.
That's that language that Elvis spoke.
Yes.
And this is Sting.
We got Sting.
Sting.
Not the singer.
Ring. Look,
but
I can see you.
The amazing sword. Oh, hello. So, it was just a really cool, it's just a cool item to have. It is sharp, so in the event that he angers me, I can...
You ain't gonna do shit.
I can give him the tip. I don't know if that's gonna work. Alright. So...
So, I mean, I never had a sword collection until this guy started showing up to the White Elephant Party, so let's... It's in our best interest for the family to keep him as a friend. Keep showing up. Keep adding to my sword collection, man.
Yeah. And they're nothing super fancy, but they're just cool little novelty items. The blade replica has always been something that, as long as I've known you, you've said that you've wanted. If you got any sword, that's the one that you would want. So absolutely. I fought really hard last year to get that one. This year we had to do a little negotiating to keep it and keep people from stealing it. But
had to make some secret alliances.
Trades were made, backdoor deals were done, but Sting came home with us. We'll have to find a spare. I don't even know where we're gonna put it in here. This room's so full, but
you know what's interesting about this sword? I notice when I get it near you, it glows blue.
I think I'm funny.
YouTube world, man, that's all we've got. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, unless we post another video.
Merry Christmas, we might post another one, but we might make it season neutral.
Yeah.
We might not say anything about seasons at all, because we might want it to be watchable from any time of the year, and people not be like,
we might do a cave
that fills
tour.
me with the spirit of Christmas joy.
I think that'll be the next thing we do. We'll do a cave tour for you guys and kind of show you what we got up to this point, and then hopefully Christmas will be able to add on.
Christmas time is here.
So that's a wrap.
Have a good night, guys.
Feliz Navidad.
Bye-bye.